This is Gallagher123123, and you may know that I have the Just 5 cell phone, which is a phone that I really like. But what I want to tell you about is a cell phone service I've been using now since I switched fully to it in December. And I've shut off my other service pretty recently. I have switched over from AT&T to H2o wireless. At first I had done it just to see if I liked their service. I didn't disable AT&T yet, back then. I wanted to see how good H2o was. And I am really impressed. I went with the minute plan, because that seems like the best, where you basically just load a certain amount of minutes, no monthly bills or anything. And I really like it. Basically, I just put in $10 when my airtime expires, and it lasts me the whole month. Activating was pretty simple. Basically, the only thing I had to get cited help for was reading the Act Fast code number. And that's it. So it was pretty simple. And I like the ability that you can activate over the phone through an automated system, which had a pretty pleasant female voice. So honestly, like, if there's an automated phone method, that's what I'll usually use. And basically during the activation you're asked several questions. I think the first thing was if you're a dealer, press 4. If not, press 5 or something like that. Then they asked if you have the Act Fast code number, which you basically type that in. Then they'll ask you for your zip code, and they'll ask you for an area, like what area code you would like, which luckily they had mine. And basically H2o I know is based on AT&T. I'll keep going on about the setup. So then, I basically followed the prompts. I was told what my number would be. Then I put the card into my Just 5, took the AT&T card out, popped in the H2o, and it was recognized. The phone booted up normally. And then I basically called 611 to see about my balance, which I had $0, sadly. So like the next day I waited a day, and then I put in $20 to test it, and I was very impressed. And as I said, they're based on AT&T. So it was just like me using AT&T. Voicemail acts the same way, and I think everything else was the same too. So I actually started using H2o in the summer, but not as my primary. I just had it in the summer to test it. But lately I decided I would switch permanently to it, and I'm glad I did, really. H2o is a great service. Now, adding money to the phone or to your account, you have two ways of doing it. You can do it on H2OWirelessNow.com, or you can do it the way I prefer to do it, which is, again, using the automated telephone system. So basically, to do that, you basically call the H2o number, and one of the choices will be to purchase airtime, press blah blah blah. And you go in there, and again, you get very helpful prompts. Basically, they'll ask you what would you like. Well, first they ask you for your phone number, then how much would you like to buy. I usually do a $10. Then they'll ask you, what will they ask you? Then they'll ask you for your credit card. I'm trying to figure out how to get my debit card. And you basically type that in. Then they ask for the numerical billing address. That's basically pretty simple. And basically it gets loaded right away. So if you have any questions about H2o, feel free to let me know. I've already put up one tutorial, which is how to set up voicemail. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.